All right, Shalom. Let me start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and bishops and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and salutations to the Akim out there laboring of the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I want to make a few comments concerning Eve and her madness. And pretty much, when you go out in the midst of the city, pretty much everything has been opened up fully, and but the one thing that you see consistently, okay, when you go out and about in the streets is so-called nigger woman still with this mask on, okay? And it's some type of thing where they this is basically a sign of submission, so to speak, when you have this mask on, man, and then when basically when the Idumean basically put forth the order, with this pandemic that happened, this was a requirement, and we actually enter into a new phase of living, so to speak, but now you're seeing this woman, okay, all right, Eve, pretty much holding near and dear to this whole thing, man. This is a fashion thing that now they have with them, and it's really just the spirit of Satan on them as well, because this is also a sign, besides of submission, it is also a sign of being unapproachable, okay? Because this is right up their alley, this type of thing, to be antisocial within the general public, for whatever phobias they have. And a lot of them are really are frightened by this whole thing, man. It's because at the end of the day, they really have nothing to lean on at the end of the day. If they do get sick, for instance, this is what they have in their mind, okay? Because through the guise of the Idumean, okay, and his laws and basically pushing for different agendas, this woman is really the head of the household, man, by herself. Okay, so now if she gets sick, then the household basically would be to naught, because who's bringing home the bacon, okay, so to speak, is the term that they be using, because these women are basically the ones that call themselves independent, you see, and they're seeing now that things are getting a little creepy for them, so to speak, man. Okay, all right. These women now are in a situation where they cannot be out by themselves, later than a certain period of time, man. Okay, because now you're having all kinds of spirits that are out there that are just doing things, okay, that this woman, she's vulnerable and doesn't have any type of protection, man. Okay, she leans on her own understanding first and foremost, man. But she has the full leeway and liberty from her zaddy, okay, Edom, all right. And right now, this is the effects of this woman, because now she's gonna be in travail soon enough, man. Okay, we're starting to see the signs of where the cities are basically being broken down. You're starting to see the signs of the cities, being in turmoil. A lot of judgments being rendered out. Brothers have put up a video concerning the judgment of a woman, basically celebrating her birthday, so to speak, and a judgment fell upon her swiftly, man. But let me get a scripture real quick. This is Isaiah 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. And these women, they're careless, man. They're living life carefree. The Instagrams, Facebook, pretty much are showcasing their life, on these platforms, pretty much, and being careless, man. Not being conscious about anything else that's going on around them, and continually, beating down, mentally, her counterpart, man, which is supposed to be the man. You see? Because the society has built them up, man, to despise this man. Okay? But the problem now is that when our Lord Yahweh Shai comes back, man, he's coming in that same image, man, that they despise, man. You see? All right? As far as his appearance. You see? That's the very image that they despise, man. That's the very same image that they've been brainwashed and programmed to believe that that's the enemy, man. You see? All right? These women are careless, man. It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. And you depending on your zaddy for every one thing, giving you your pretty much your position as being the pit bull, or the gatekeeper, so to speak. You see, a lot of these movements that you see, or a lot of these protests, pretty much are are basically headed by Eve, man. You see, and Eve is pretty much set up, man, to be that pit bull, man. And it goes back to the garden. You see, all right. You got to remember that this woman is the first transgressor, man. You see, and she is also the weaker vessel. And then when you look at the effects of how a nation is destroyed, you look at its women, man. These women are pretty much out of order, okay? And the Lord is not with them, man. You see, all right. Neither Akim, gotta take heed to a lot of these women, man. I mean, you use them for whatever purpose that it is that the Lord puts them in your life for, but as far as any time the Lord can just go ahead and just get rid of them, man. Because you can have somebody that's pretty much with you while you're in this truth, but say things don't work out, man. All of a sudden, she'll believe that the truth is not the truth anymore, man. And that just goes for a lack of faith in these women, man. And we were given examples of that, man. Look at Lot's wife, man. Okay, you see, all right. The women are pretty much faithless, man. Okay, they're not programmed to think logically, man. You see, all right. This is the reason why they're the weaker vessel, man. There's no wisdom that dwells within them, man. Everything is in haste. Everything is off of emotion. You see, all right. And they raise their sons as well, the same. You see, all right. But the gathering and the vintage shall fail, and it shall not come. All of the goodies that you've been getting, there's going to be a stop to that, man. Okay, because this man pretty much is going to, use you till you can't be used no more, or he's going to use you till he gets to that certain point, man. And then, hey, you're going to be left for the wolves, man, so to speak, man. You see? Okay, you pretty much going to be left for the wolves. All right. Verse 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you, make you bare. Girt sackcloth upon your loins, man. Because, and this is the reason why these women have been pumped up with pride, man. To where, they say that they don't need a man. Because, why? It's because they have, pretty much their zaddy, Uncle Sam, pretty much are holding them down, man. These women are really racking up pretty much a nice bag, man, in the society, man. Whether it be, so-called professional, getting high up on a pole as far as, just a way of living, living high off the hog is what they like to say, pretty much with these high-paying jobs. And then you have even the ones that are even dependent on the government, man. They're bringing in a pretty good sum, dragging their men down to child support, multiple men, and receiving multiple checks, man. And then also what they're doing with that money, okay? A lot of them, all right, when you talk about the first of the month or the beginning of the month, that's when you go to these fish markets, pretty much, it's full of women, man. A lot of it's full of women. You see, buying crab, shrimp, lobster, all of these abominable foods, man, that these women have a love for, man. You see? All right? All these women have a love for these type of things, these abominable things, man. You know? But then when you would tell them that it's unlawful, man, they don't want to hear it. You see? You know? But it says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. You know, and goodness that they've been getting, okay, is going to dry up very soon, man. Okay, because this man is only going to use you for what he can use you for to carry out his agenda, man, at the end of the day, man. You see? You know? And another thing I want to say is that this place is going downhill very fast, man. And these women don't see it, man. They're pretty much living their best life, so to speak, man. You know? Verse 13. Upon my land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. You know? And basically, these neighborhoods, man, all right, are turning for the worse, man. Okay? And these women are vulnerable to this. You see? All right? They don't need no man spirit, basically gathering abroad, pretty much, taking trips, staying out late, pretty much by themselves, or maybe a pair of them going out, or maybe a small group, man, and they're doing their own will, you see, careless, you see. But it says, because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the city shall be left, the forts and the towers shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses and a pasture of flocks. And you can even liken this, man, into how it's going to be, man, in that time, man, in these areas when all hell breaks loose, man. Okay? You see? This is why the Lord said, man, that he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold, man. You see? All right? Because that's what's going to be needed in that time, man, the men of the Lord, man. Okay? That the Lord is with. You see? But this is what we're seeing right now, man. This is the norm that you're seeing very consistently, and these women are already primed, okay, for what's coming, man. What this man wants to roll out, these women are primed for it already, man. This is a form of submission. This is a form of obedience, man. Okay, to the damn devil, man. You see? All right. Real quick, the scripture real quick. Let's get from there. Let's go with Let's go with 1 John. Let's go with that. All right. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. These women just love this place, man. And like I said again, we've seen examples of that, man, through the scriptures, man. Okay, these women are do not want to see this place go down, man. That's something that they do not want to hear, man. They're still pretty much, trying to make it, so to speak, man. They're pretty much trying to make it, man. You see, they're trying to live their best life, so to speak, man. Without any repercussions, man. Without any type of judgment coming, man. You see, nobody can basically tell them what to do, so to speak, man. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And that's what it is, man. That pride of life that these women have, man. And they've been built up to that status, man. They're having pride of life. You see? Okay? But it says, man, right? It's not of the Father, but it's of the world, man. Okay? These women are so far removed from the Heavenly Father, man. You see? And this is why the Lord is going to bring judgment upon them, man. You see? Right? Pretty much, and it says, right? And the world passeth away in the lust thereof, verse 17. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. But the point is, in this, is that the world is going to pass away. The world as we know it. The ways, the fashion of this world will pass away, man. Okay? And that lust that these women have for this world, is going to basically pass away, man. You see? It's done. Right? Well, from there, let's go to let's go to Isaiah. Let's get that out real quick. Isaiah 30. You know, there's a beautiful chapter right here. But I want to start at verse 12. You know, wherefore thus say the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. You know, and the women, you know, they basically despise his word at the end of the day, man. You know, when we at the camp, pretty much, you know, some of these women, these wicked ass women, you know, instead of walking by the camp, they want to walk by the camp and cross the street as they approach the camp, man, and walk to the other side, man. It's like they already through the spirit or being condemned, man. You see? Okay? They despise his word, though, but they want to trust in oppression, man. You know? They want to talk about, you know, they got some money coming in on the first and this gutter way of living, man. They love that, man. You know? They love that. You see? Okay? And the perverseness, man. Okay? You know, basically, they're into all kinds of manner of wickedness, all kinds of sexual wickedness, you know? Okay? Basically, when you talk about the Transformers, you know, to the woman, that's a friend of the room, you know? That's a friend of the room, you know, dealing with these Transformers, man. You know, they encourage that, man. You know, they're a cheerleader for that type of alternative lifestyle, man. You see? You know? And Eve is in the forefront of all this, man. All of these movements, okay, now with these alternative lifestyles, man, and you find Eve in the forefront of that, man. Okay? You see? And it's going hand in hand with the Idumean, okay? Driving this place morally off a cliff, man. You see? And it says, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaketh cometh suddenly in an instant, man. You know, like a wall that's trying to hold back that flood, man. You know, okay? It's gonna be ready to be breached, man. Okay? These women don't have a chance to stand in the type of climate, man, that this society is going to be in once the economy breaks, man. Once things get out of hand to where people are like throwing their hands up and like, you know what, hey, you're just going to continue to do evil. You know, that's when the glory days of Eve are done with, man. Okay, you see, chivalry will be dead, man. Okay, if it ain't dead already. You see, you know, you got pretty much Jake waking up to Eve, man. You know, you still got your Captain Kirks out there, man. You see, and I had to tell somebody, you know, it was a situation that happened this week where we had two Eves, you know, pretty much looked like they were well-to-do though, but they were asking me a question, you know. I guess they needed to find out how to get somewhere, and that I'm being addressed. But here you got somebody that's not even in the conversation, some Jake, and he's talking over me, and just because the fact that he's talking over me, they couldn't understand what I was saying, you know, because he was talking over me. So he's trying to tell them something different from what I'm telling them. You know, he said, well, you could do that, and wait a minute, you're not the one being addressed, man. You know, you're not the one being addressed, man. You know, don't let them go that way because it's too cold and it'll be close. It basically, it was whatever way that he wanted them to go, it would take them much more out the way. And I see that they got heels. They're not trying to walk too far with no heels on, man. Okay? So it was better for them to go to a certain place and just you know, go in that direction, and that's it, you know? But I said to him, man, I said, listen, man, you know, you don't have to put your cape on for that, man, because at the end of the day, you know, those two same women can see a Jake bleeding, lying in the gutter, pretty much, and will walk over you, man, and act like you're not there. Okay? So just the hell with that whole throwing on a cape, man. Okay? Because the Eve woman has been built up not to give a damn about you Jakes, man. Okay? They've been built up not to dick about you, not to even care about you, man. You see? Okay? They despise your whole being, man. That's the spirit that they've been built up to have, man. You see? You know? That's just the truth. You see? All right? But that breach is coming, man. That's gonna break suddenly in an instant, man. Okay? And that glory of Eve frolicking around the earth, okay, it's gonna be done away with, man. Okay? You see? Right? It says, and he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that shall not be found in the bursting of the jar to take the fire from the hearth, or water to pitch withal out of the pit. But pretty much, man, it's not going to be any peace, man, to profit you, okay? Because this is going to break as a potter's vessel and break in pieces, man, okay? So you're not going to be able to pick up a piece of anything, okay? This is what the Lord's likening this whole situation that these women are going to be put in, man. And really the 2/3 at the end of the day, man. But focusing on the women, okay? Because they're going to be shit out of luck, man. You see? All right? Well, it says, for thus said the Lord power, Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall be ye saved. In quietness and in your confidence shall be your strength. But ye would not, man. You don't understand that to lean on Yahweh Ba'Shem Abushai, man. They don't understand that, man. They're still relying on this man, okay, the Idumean, which is fast going down, man. This man is going down, and these people are still trying to latch onto this man, man. The scriptures talk about, man, or whoever is joined unto him shall fall by the sword, man. You see? But it says, right? But ye say no, we will not. For we will flee upon horses. Therefore shall ye flee, and we will ride upon the swift. Therefore they that pursue you be swift. You see that? Okay, so the Lord is using this man as a whipping stick, man, and for Eve is going to have themselves in a real strange predicament soon, man. Okay, all right, and they're going to understand to basically to learn order at the end of the day, man. You see, they're basically going to have to learn order at the end of the day, man. You see, real quick from there. Let's go to Amos. Amos chapter 7, verse 17. And it says, therefore thus say Yahweh, thy wife shall be a harlot in a city. Thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, man. And you see that today, man. Okay? The woman being the whore in the earth. All right? You hear about these stories about these women that are basically coming back with that bag, pretty much coming back from Dubai and doing all types of abominable things with these heathens, man. You see, B-list actresses, to try to keep them bills paid and keep afloat, are doing very abominable acts, man. Okay, all right, with these other nations, man. You see, the sons and daughters formed by the sword. Gun violence at an all-time high. You see, a lot of guys, Jake's getting gunned down for the simple fact of a situation that somehow goes back to the woman, man. Okay? You got guys that's gunning each other down, or for a woman, man. You see? And there's various situations where it could be, man. Okay? Because of a woman. You got guys basically jumping out the window for a woman they don't even know. And end up getting themselves in a situation, man. You see? That's another thing that you see out there, man. And just like that whole thing with the guy, and he was an older Jake too, man. And like I said, though, man, you get out of that spirit, man. Get out of that spirit, man, because the woman don't give a damn about you. Now, I said what I told them was right, but you tell them something different. But my thing is that he did not even need to cut a man off in the midst of his speech at the end of the day, man. You see? Okay? But at the end of the day, hey, the prophecy still stands, man. That we see as we see it, man. All right. But from there, I just want to pull out another scripture real quick. And this is for I can take heed, man, to these women, man. Okay, because these women are set up to destroy kings, man. You see, and it tells you not to, pillow talk with them either, man. Look what happened to Samson, man. You see examples of these things, man. We see examples of these things, man. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. So this is what they don't understand. But you have the so-called Eve that basically goes to church every Sunday. She thinks that there's peace and prosperity coming to this place, man. You see? She thinks that she has a very personal relationship with our power, man. You know? Okay? When they don't even have the name. You see? All right? And then their principles and morals are all screwed up, man. Okay? It says, for I come to set a man at variance against his father, the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, man. You know? And that's basically what we see here, man. You know? Okay? You got these women that basically are fighting with their siblings, man. Okay? All right? I mean, and to the point to where it's they're going for blood, man. You see? All right? Or they're trying to use the government or pretty much the Idumean to destroy them, man. Okay? Through a court system, man. You see? Okay? You're seeing that, man. You know? But you're seeing all of these differences and basically spirits that are contrary to one another, man. You're seeing it, man. You know? And it says, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household, man. You know? So, brothers, we got to take heed of that, man. Even if we are in right now in league with a so-called woman, you know? All right? Pretty much, you know, that's a foe, man. You see? Because under pressure, man, a lot of these women will fold, man. You know? Okay? Because why? It's because they lack faith, man. You see? They lack faith, man. They only can go by what they see. You know? What's set forth in front of them, man. Okay? They're not built to walk out on faith, man. You see? You know? And this is why you're seeing this whole already primed for that obedience, man. You know? You're seeing this on a large scale, man. These women out there, man. This is part of their uniform, man. You know? This is part of their uniform. You see? That you see out there in the midst of the cities, man. And these are the only ones, a group of people, man, that you see that are wearing these masks consistently, man. Consistently. They're wearing them, man. You know? But it just goes to show you, man, that who she serves her allegiance to at the end of the day, man. You know? All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, Shalom.